What's going on, peeps? This is Art coming at you with another video. I want to talk about single mothers and how much of a bad deal they are, because this is coming from a guy that used to date single mothers all the time, and I have first-hand knowledge of all the bullshit they do, all the stuff they do for guys that are in their life. They wanted you to be the other man to help them raise their kids. Basically, what you are is a Lego block. What do I mean by that? You are nothing more but than a piece that she puts in to help her build her foundation. That's it. That's the only purpose you have in her life, in her existence. When it comes to the child, you are to do nothing but to sit there and be her stability. Doesn't matter if that child disrespects you. Doesn't matter if that child does anything to you. You may feel some type of way. She will not allow you, or she herself will not discipline that child for you to show you some type of respect. She's not going to do that. Especially these chicks now these days. Oh no. Not even going to happen. She is going to allow that child to run all over you when you get into a relationship. She is also, if you are the caring individual of children, she will use that child as a weapon against you. She will use her child as a tool to control you. And I know this very firsthand. There's been plenty of chicks that I've been dealt with that have tried to use their children as a tool to control me because I cared about the kids. I have a soft spot for kids. I always have, always will. But what I will not tolerate, and neither should you, is a woman using her child as a weapon. A child is not a weapon to be used. If that man is not doing what you want him to do, maybe it's because it's stuff that you're doing to him. Or maybe you are a bad communicator. Because that was the one thing that was going on. A lot of females are bad communicators, especially these mothers. But needless to say, that's probably another video for another time. See, the problem is with a lot of these single mothers, they don't really care about the man that they're with because they don't really like you like that. They look at you as a necessity or something as a stepping stone. You know how like sometimes you have a job and say that, this job's just a stepping stone for me to get to better and greater things. That's how they treat you when you're in the family. You're not an authority figure in there. You are a stepping stone to help her. Hence why you really don't have no say-so in the house if you live together. Now, you could be an asshole and all that other shit. But if the woman has no respect for you to actually look at you as the leader, because they always say black men need to lead. If you are the leader of that household, she needs to obey. Oh no, don't say obey. Yes, obey. Not Old Bay. That goes on seafood. But obey. If you are the leader of that household, then you are the decision maker, and what you say is final. If what you say is final, she needs to listen and to comply because she says you are the leader of that household. There is no supposed leader of the household that has nobody that doesn't listen to them. I'm sorry, doesn't work that way. It don't work that way on your job. It definitely should not work that way within your life. I'm telling you that right now. If you have a woman that's in your household who's a single mother and she does not listen to you, you need to leave her. You shouldn't be dealing with her anyway, especially if you have no kids. Because these chicks out here right now are nothing like the previous generation. Nothing. Even my own mother would say that she had to make sure that my father had kids because he didn't have any. These kids out here right now, or these women out here right now, They will tell you their kids can be your kids, meaning I don't want to have any more, Negro, but you could take my kids as your kids, and that could be your legacy. That is not your legacy. That is not your legacy. Your legacy comes from your loins, not some other man's. And if the single women out here right now don't want to have any more kids, you shouldn't be with them, especially if you have no kids. Let them go find another dude that has a kid so they can have a blended family. But you? Oh no. You need to deal with women that have no kids at all. Because now, if you're dealing with a woman with kids, you're going to take on the responsibility of an already made family. That's more money coming out of your pocket. She can't necessarily do certain things because she's got to tag along all these rugrats. That's what's going to happen. She's going to have to tag along all these other rugrats around just so that maybe you can actually have spent some time, and then she's got to bring them all to the date. If she's a good mother. Because half the time these chicks ain't good mothers. You know, like I said, I'm starting to think that black men are better parents than these black women. Because I've seen more black men care about the children than I have seen black mothers. I've seen black mothers leave their daughter in a household full of teenage boys while she goes to her boyfriend's house. I've seen black women leave their kids at home with no food while they go on a date to Olive Garden. I've seen black women kick their children out time and time at the end off of silly shit. I've seen black women take care of another man's kids than their own. And it's very sickening to see this. But when I see black men with their children, they are loving to their children. They are fair to their children. They want to be there for their children. Keyword, their children. They want to be there. They want to spend time. They are the superior parents, not black women, because black women are too far into themselves and what they want to ever give a fuck about the kids. And you wonder why all these kids are fucked in the head right now. Because they were raised in a single mother household. There's a reason why you need both parents to have that stability instead of just having a single mother. So, as far as I'm concerned, say no to single mothers. They're not worth it. They are not worth the headache. They are not worth the trouble. They are not worth the anguish that you will go through as a man, especially a single man. Go get you a woman that has no kids and build a family that way. If that's what you that's what you desire. If that's what you desire, make sure the woman has no kids and then build a family that way. That way you know for sure that you can have somewhat of some peace. Can't say all, but it'll be somewhat of peace to let you know, like, these are my kids and I can do what I need to do with them. That's it. But anyway, I will check you guys later. Deuces.